Hello, hello, hello! You're tuning to the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's first topic, racism in the MLB. Look, this is a little more serious episode. You know me. I always touch on everything. I try my best. Football's our primary content source, but I try to always touch on a lot of different things. And I thought this was appropriate to touch on because it struck a chord. It really did. And a lot of times people don't understand just how blessed the position that they're in. The NBA players, the MLB players, the football players, you know, especially, specifically speaking to the black players, and not understanding what their predecessors had to go through to allow them to be where they are at today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a clip from Reggie Jackson, I'm sorry. And if y'all don't know who he is, famous baseball player, helped break a lot of the color lines that was in the MLB. But he has something profound to say because they were honoring him and Jackie Robinson and players like that. But he had something specific to say, and it struck a chord with me. So I'm going to play the audio, then we're going to break it down. All right, so without further ado, let's see what this king had to say.
The Jackie Robinson, the Reggie Jacksons, the three of us wouldn't have an opportunity to play. How emotional is it for you to come back to a play that you played with one of the greatest teams around?
Alex, when people ask me a question like that, it's like, coming back here is not easy. The racism that I played here, when I played here, the difficulty of going through different places where we traveled. Fortunately, I had a manager and I had players on the team that helped me get through it. But I wouldn't wish it on anybody. People said to me today, I spoke, and they said, you think you're a better person? You think you won when you played here in Concord? I said, you know, I would never want to do it again. I walked into restaurants and they would point at me and said, can't eat here. I would go to a hotel and they say, the can't stay here. We went to Charlie Finley's country club for a welcome home dinner, and they pointed me out with the N-word. He can't come in here. Finley marched the whole team out. Finally, they let me in there. He said, we're going to go to the diner and eat hamburgers. We'll go where we're wanted. Fortunately, I had a manager, Johnny McNamara, that if I couldn't eat in the place, nobody would eat. We'd get food to travel. If I couldn't stay in a hotel, they'd drive to the next hotel and find a place where I could stay. Had it not been for Raleigh Fingers, Johnny McNamara, Dave Duncan, Joe and Sharon Rudy, I slept on their couch 3-4 nights a week for about a month and a half. Finally, they were threatened that they would burn our apartment complex down unless I got out. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. The year I came here, Bull Connor was the sheriff the year before. And they took minor league baseball out of here because in 1963, the Klan murdered 4 black girls, children, in 11, 12, 14 years old at a church here and never got indicted. They were from the Klan. Life magazine did a story on them like they were being honored. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. At the same time, had it not been for my white friends, had it not been for a white manager, and Rudy, Fingers, and Duncan, and Lee Myers, I would have never made it. I was too physically violent. I was ready to physically fight I'd have got killed here because I'd have beat someone's ass, and you'd have saw me in an oak tree somewhere.
Reggie, I can't.
I want to show y'all how crazy that is because you saw a speechless state where they're like, Reggie, I totally told the truth for everybody to see. This is why I try to tell people, like, you got to know where you're coming from to see where you're going. You understand where I'm coming from? This is why a lot of times, we touch on certain subjects and stuff like this. It's a little uncomfortable for some people that are watching, but there's a reason why we have to. You understand where I'm coming from? Because of what they went through. Like, I'll have some people will get mad and even be like, oh, this isn't what we're used to. It's not the laughy stuff. Listen, I got to cover everything. But I'm not going to run from covering something like this because people went through way worse just to try to do their job, to play a game. Imagine trying to just play a game. And people are saying, we're going to kill you, your family, and the people that are supporting you. We're going to burn their house down with their kids inside. Bro, like, that's crazy to me. But that's why I give such salutes to so much of the predecessors that have paved the way for these new age and 90s, 2000s, 2010 athletes to excel and succeed in professional sports, much less even regular life. Because sports is a microcosm of normality. And what I mean by that is everything that goes on in your regular day, it gets thrown usually in sports, but it gets exasperated. It blows it up, puts a magnifying glass to it because everybody's watching. Everybody's watching. Listen, I want to thank, the Jackie Robinsons, the Reggie Jacksons, all these guys that have given their piece. You know how many times and I want you to understand this, we go to work, come home, and you know what we ask for when we come home? Peace. They didn't get that. They didn't get that. And I thought that him telling that, it was imperative, because a lot of times when you see them honoring certain numbers and stuff, people are like, yeah, it's just a tradition. He's telling you, nah, this is what I went through. It's like, it's hard coming back here. You know what? Some of these people that even sitting over there, yeah, I remember him. He was throwing rocks. He's sitting there waving, we loved having you here. Yeah, it's target practice. We shouldn't forget our past. The past is always there to remind us of past failures so that in the future, we don't make those mistakes again or go down those roads again. And like I said, it was great because he didn't just say, it was bad. He said he had Caucasian men, women looking out for him, because he said even at the end, he would have gotten killed because he was ready to fight and they protected him, helped him. That's what sports are supposed to be. Togetherness. I've even come on here multiple times, and this is mostly football content, and I've came in here and I've blasted Bengals, Steelers, Browns. You know me. Listen, we controlling each other. We going back and forth against each other. I'm bigging up the Ravens. They bigging up their teams. When I remember I was fortunate enough to get the Lamar Jackson interview, they stopped and said, Nitro, congratulations. At the end of the day, that's an amazing accomplishment. Congratulations. You deserve it. For people who we at each other's necks. Togetherness. This world doesn't succeed unless we're together. It comes apart at the seams unless we can hold it together. And I just thought that somebody that went through what he went through, traversed what he traversed, and was able to eloquently speak on what his tribulations were and how far we're coming from. I can do nothing but say, sir, God bless you. And God bless the people that helped you along your way. Because no man or woman is an island. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs some form of assistance. So shout outs to them. Shout outs to all of the people that paved the way, the Joe Lewises, for boxing and stuff like that, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbars, you know what I'm saying, the Muhammad Ali's, these guys in sports that, man, and I'll say it, Colin Kaepernick, that put their careers on the line, their lives on the line, so that life outside of their respective sports, outside of where they get paid, could be better for the average person. So thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but salute to those men and women. And like I said, it was just something that I felt that we needed to cover. And I'll always be honest. Always. But what do you guys think? You know what I'm saying? Do you guys agree with the greatness, the perseverance of what this sport should be? Rising, coming together? Or are you on the other side saying that's no big deal? Let me know what you guys think about what he said and what you feel about these stuff going forward down in the comment section, all right? But as always, that's the episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And guys, we're going for 10,000 subscribers. Please, if you're watching, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're almost there. 7,125 subscribers right now for the Wunderkind Show. We're shooting for that 10,000 mark. Let's shoot for the stars. Help me get there, and let's keep making great content. And if you would like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. God bless to the predecessors. You already know how it is. Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh, oh!